Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and tonight I wanted to talk about chronic stress and the impact on your health. So when we talk about stress in general, a lot of times it's hard to differentiate stress, right? Like how much stress you're under. It might feel different one person to the next, and sometimes it's hard to look at somebody and say, oh, I can tell that you're really stressed, right? Or not. How do you measure one person's cup of stress against another person's cup of stress? It's hard to quantify this. But one of the things that we have all felt is stress, right? Your muscles tighten, your heart beats faster, your breathing gets faster. Your body has a physiological response when your system is under some type of stressor. Now, some stress and that increase in cortisol, the hormone cortisol in your system, is a good response that your system's supposed to have, right? It helps wake you up in the morning. It helps you do things. It also helps keep you safe. And, if you're driving in traffic and there's, almost a near accident, and you're like, right? Boo! That response where you slam on your brakes or swerve out of the way, it keeps you alive. So that's a good thing. What's not great, and as humans, the humans are the only animals to really do this, is that we don't necessarily have a mechanism to automatically turn off the stress. Our thoughts, right? How our body works and functions. A lot of times we just get this stress and it stays turned on and we can't turn it off. I mean, how many of you felt like that, right? Where you're like, oh my gosh, yes. I'm thinking about something that happened last year, last week, or will happen tomorrow maybe. And you get this stress response. So your body's having a physical reaction just because of the thoughts that you're having. I mean, that's how powerful our systems are. But when that just repeats over and over and over and over again, it can be really, really hard, right? To get your body out of that phase. Like, okay, let's stop the train. Let's not have this chronic stress, because how it can impact your health in a negative way. So how does this impact your health in a negative way? Overall, and again, I'm looking and focusing on chronic stress. So this is not just, this is an incident. This has been going on in a long period of time. And a lot of women are surprised when they see, oh my gosh, I really have had stress this long. When I do Dutch tests for women, and I can see sometimes in these cortisol responses of your hormones. And again, this is something that, I'll do another video on, and I have other videos on my YouTube channel, which is Dr. Beth Westy. I have other videos on this, but I can see with some of the results, I'm like, you know what? Your results are telling me that you've been under stress for a while. And sometimes they're like, oh my gosh, I have. Yeah, I have. I've been under stress. I've had this really stressful job for 7 years and I can't seem to turn it off. I'll go on vacation and it doesn't feel like I fully relax. Yup, that's impacting your health overall. So how does this impact your health? Well, chronic stress, and again, I want to say these things aren't new, right? But I want to hammer on them right now because it's so important to understand. Chronic stress decreases your immune system, right? And these two kind of go together. It also decreases your digestive system. This can decrease the enzymes that are released, how your body naturally functions, the motility, right? The motility of how things move through your gut, right? And your immune system mostly lives in your digestive system. So if your gut is not working right, your immune system's not going to work right. Right? Yeah. Another really important thing that happens with chronic stress with women is it can decrease how quick your muscles can repair. So if you are under a lot of stress and you're like, gosh, I'm trying to get healthy, I'm trying to get more energy, maybe if I work out, I'm going to get more energy. So you force yourself to go to the gym, or you force yourself to go for these runs, and you're like, God, I'm just getting more and more exhausted. What is happening for me? Well, your body's having a hard time repairing all that muscle tissue, so you are just getting more fatigued. You are just getting more fatigued. Yes. And a lot of women, so women who are athletes, right? If you're under a lot of stress in other areas of your life, that can severely impact how well your muscle tissue can repair after practice, after a training session, right? That it's really important to note that. When we talk about fatigue, right? It increases, chronic stress increases fatigue. It's just a lot for your system to go through. It really, really is. And it increases weight overall. Again, your health is cumulative. All of these things work and function together. It's rare that you'd be like, oh, it's just this one issue that I'm having because of stress. No, a lot of time it's multiple issues that you're having. And multiple issues work together and say, you know what, this is a big problem. This is what's holding me back from getting me my results and what I want to have happen. And the struggle here is when you have this fatigue and increase in weight, it makes it that much harder to get up, get going, feel like you're being effective, not only in your workouts or, trying to get more fit or whatever, but also just for your day. So that's the big holdup, right? And these are the things that we work on in the 12-week challenge. So I'm going to put a link here for the waitlist. If you guys are not on the waitlist for the next 12-week challenge, there is the waitlist. We go over a lot of information about your body, hormones, really talking about how to eat for nutrition in your cycle. I covered a lot of this in my book, The Female Fat Solution. This is on Amazon. Again, nutrition for your hormones and your cycle. This is all based in Eastern medicine and how you can work with your body and system, how you can maximize these things, how you can turn this ship around. Because once you start down on the path of chronic stress, it can be hard to turn it around. It can be hard to really, reteach your system not to stress out. Okay, how do I not stress out? And I'm stressed out about thinking about not stressing out. Right? That can be the really hard thing to do. And it's really helpful when you have guidance of, okay, here's how you can eat. Here are some different adaptogens, which are some of my favorite herbs. These are Eastern medicine herbs, adaptogens, that help you and your system calm down, mitigate that stress response so you're not getting inflamed, right? Those are the things that are going to be helpful for our system. So that moving forward from here, you're like, okay, I've got this. I'm going to be in the driver's seat now. I'm going to be in control of how my body works and functions. And now I understand more about how my system's reacting to stress. Some other things with stress is that it can have a big factor on your lifespan. Yeah, right? Now, there's always this, there was this old, I want to say a joke kind of, that women live longer than men because, women are like smarter, right? We take better care of ourselves or all these other things, right? Okay, right? And that's, typically women do have a longer lifespan, than men do. Of course, I always have heard it as sort of a joke because men are just risk takers, unnecessary risk takers or something. But that is an actual statistic that women do live longer than men. And some of the recent research that has come out from the CDC actually has shown that women of color actually live on average 3 years less because of chronic stress, because of, factors that are related back to chronic stress. So also something important to keep in mind in terms of, okay, what am I doing for my health, for my body, to really make sure I am, functioning well, feeling well, and taking care of myself, right? It's all about putting that oxygen mask on first before you put it on other people. Women are the leaders of health in their families. And that's really my mission behind doing these videos, doing these as an educational tool so that you can understand more about how your body works and functions to help yourself and share this message with other women that need this message. Yes. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. I just wanted to pop on quick and talk about stress and health and the struggle and frustration that women have overall, and that these are things that we absolutely can work on. And one of the most common things that we work on in the 12-week challenge and that women notice a big shift in is the digestive system. Noticing, oh my gosh, my belly bloat has gone way down. Holy cow, how is that possible? Yep, because we worked on your gut health and now your body's functioning better, working better, you're absorbing the nutrients from the food that you're eating better, and again, you're getting an easier and better result. So that's the goal there, yes. Other resources I have for you are my podcast, The Female Health Solution, and I can't remember if there was anything else. I think that's it. I just wanted to pop on quick and give you guys this info for tonight. So that's what I've got for you today. I'm now going to go enjoy my anniversary dinner with my husband. 13 years we've been together, so that's kind of fun. Still, so far, right? 13, no, that's not fair. 13 years we've been married. Oh my God, 13 years we've been married. 13 years we've been married, and we've been together for almost 19. It's almost half my life. Getting there. Anyway, all right, that's what I got for you guys tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Please let me know if you have any questions or if you need any other resources. I'm here for you. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later.